What's up, my friends? This is John Baruti Success. Again, welcome to the new year, 2022. John, what are we going to talk about today? Well, my friends, I'm going to teach you how to retire in 7 years with only $500. Yeah, that's what we're doing. All right. Okay, John, you have gone over the deep end. Do you really think we can retire in 7 years with only $500? Yes. Do I think it's possible? Yes. Is it going to be easy? No. No. Karen, it's not going to be easy. But if it was easy, you know the saying, say it with me, everybody would do it. Yeah. So, for the people that don't want to put in the time, don't want to put in the effort, think that side hustle and doing extra work are not for you, move on, my friend, go to another video because this one ain't for you. If you want to work your ass off, get a side hustle, figure it out, and retire on some beach in Maui in 7 years, then keep listening. All right? So let's get right into it. First of all, first and foremost, the biggest thing you have to do is get your mind right, my friends. What does that mean, John? What does it mean? Tell us. I'll tell you what it means. You have to believe and really believe that you can do it. And this is not any, what's that called? What is it called? The Secret. This is not The Secret. This is not me telling you to believe it into existence and it will happen. No. That being said, you need to truly believe that you can do it because it does matter. Do I believe in The Secret? Not in the context of The Secret, but I do believe that the mind is a powerful thing, and what you feed your mind matters. Did you ever hear the saying that you become or you are the person that you are the culmination of the 5 people you hang out with? It is so true. And not only that, it's true in literature too. You are the 5 books or 5 information or 5 Google sites that you pay attention to. It's true. I focus on positive things, making money, doing videos, doing social media. I started my TikTok, and I'm taking a course on how to do better and how to make money at it and how to get more subscribers. So those are the things that I believe in and read about. And that, by the fact of me believing in it and constantly researching it, I believe will come true. I believe that I will get successful at this. So that's what I'm telling you. You have to believe it. Next, you have to surround yourself with the information that you want, which I believe if you read, and listen, I'm not a huge reader. That's not natural for me. I'm not a natural reader. I am a video guy and a audible guy. So visual and hearing. I'm not great at reading, right? So I have an Audible, I'll link it down below, subscription. So I listen to all the books that I air quote, read. And it's a beautiful way to do it. So I would suggest you go and do that. Now, if you are a reader, you love the feel of the pages and you love doing that, that's terrific. Go and get the book. And there are a million great books out there. I'm probably going to do a video on my top 10 business, entrepreneurial, financial, money books that I think are essential to read, and I will do that. That being said, I believe there are 3 that you should start doing. And listen, you might say that, John, I don't have enough money. I can't do Audible. It's too expensive. Okay, Karen, then don't do it. You can go right on YouTube. It's free. And, okay, my top 3. So, I have my notes. First is the Millionaire Next Door. Okay, it's a terrific book. It is a book that basically will explain to you that, yeah, you can become a millionaire. You put mindset and you cut back on some things, and you figure out how to take the money you have and to save enough to become a millionaire, right? It's, again, great mindset book. And again, it's free on YouTube. You can go and Google it. The book that I absolutely love is, and I read it, I try to read it at least once a year, Napoleon Hill, Think and Grow Rich. Absolutely love it. Now, the audio on YouTube is the older version, which I absolutely love. You might not, you might think it's old and the guy sounds old. I love listening to it, and I do. There's updated versions, but Think and Grow Rich, Napoleon Hill, all-time favorite. Okay, it's been around for many, many years. And also, Think and Grow Rich, Robert Kiyosaki. Now, I'm not a big Robert Kiyosaki fan, personally, but he wrote a good book. The quadrants are awesome, and if you read the book, you'll understand what I'm saying. So I believe in his philosophies. I just not so crazy about him, but listen, I'm sure people aren't so crazy about me. So, but the book, Think and Grow Rich, Robert Kiyosaki, great book. So go and start reading those three. Get yourself prepared for the journey. Get yourself prepared and psyched up. The newest one I'm reading or listening to right now is David Goggins, You Can't Hurt Me. Jesus, this guy is a monster. Awesome book. This one will get you going. Very inspiring. He came from a crap household, and basically, like he says, he calcified his mind and he made sure that he was successful, and that's what he did. A great book. Okay, so I don't want to get off on a tangent of books, but listen, go get your mind right, go read some books, and get yourself started. Okay. Next, for the assumption of this video, I'm assuming that you're making between $40,000 and $70,000 a year. You're $20,000 in debt, okay, and you're working a 9-to-5 job.
John, that doesn't fit me.
Listen. If that doesn't fit you, it's fine. The video is still for you. I have to make certain assumptions to get dollar amounts for this video, okay? Those are my assumptions for this video. If you make a lot more, then it's easier for you. If you make a lot less, well, it's harder for you. But you can do it no matter what. If you're making $30,000 or $20,000 a year, if you're making $300,000 or $400,000 a year, this fits everybody. It's just you have to adjust the plan, okay? So, just so you know, my assumptions are what I had just said. All right? So, John, how are we going to accomplish this, my friend? Well, Sally, you might not want to hear this, but here we go. First and foremost, this is non-negotiable for my plan. You have to get yourself a side hustle. Okay? Now, again, remember 2 seconds ago I said I'm assuming that you're a 9-to-5er and that you don't own your business. If you do own a business, I do not suggest you go and start a second business or take your focus off your business. It is super important to focus inside your business. What I want you to do, and this isn't specifically for you, how I structure this, but for the person that's employed by themselves, self-employed, go and create a business within your business and create a second or third income stream. I don't know what you're doing, but I'll give you I'll give you an example. So we own, as you know, an ice cream store, Summer Sweets in Levelette. We sold it. We're still hoping for that closing, regardless. But last year or 2 years ago for the pandemic, we started doing DoorDash and all the delivery services. That was something outside that we didn't do. That brought in a decent, very nice second income. Okay, so that's a business within a business. Also, if we still have the store this year, which hopefully we don't, I was going to start another online delivery that just delivered shakes. Okay, we do shakes in the store, we do awesome shakes, but one that's focused just on shakes. So again, the reason I'm telling you this is because that's a business within a business. You're not losing focus of your business. You're actually niching down on your business, and that's my suggestion for you to make us for your side hustle. Okay, for those of you that are doing 9-to-5, all right? Strap in because, this is going to get, I don't want to do all that work. Tough. Poopies. You have to do work. It is what it is. You want to be retired in 7 years? Listen, strap in, okay? So you need to make, if you're in business or not in business, no matter what, for this plan to work, you need to make an extra $500 a week.
But John, how is that even possible?
Listen to me. As we all know, I'm retired, right? So I don't work a normal job. And because I'm, let's call it bored, I go and do DoorDash. I've told you that. And not only am I bored, I don't want to spend my savings. I want that money to stay in there and grow. I'm going to grow it. So I don't want to, take money out. So I go and do DoorDash. So this gives me an inside view on the fact that, yes, Sally, you can easily make $500 extra a week by doing DoorDash. John, I don't see how. Well, I'm going to tell you, right? 9 to 5. You come home 5:30, let's say. You eat half an hour with your family. You say hello, kiss the kids, kiss the wife. You go in the car, right? So now you're in the car by 5:30, 6 o'clock. You work your 3 hours, 6, 7, 8, 9 o'clock. You'd be watching some stupid show anyway on TV, right? So put your earbuds in, start listening to YouTube in the car. And if you got Netflix, you can watch. Well, I wouldn't suggest driving and doing Netflix, but regardless, okay? Go and do some sort of side hustle. And yes, you can make $500 a week, if not more, okay? So with that $500 a week, if not more, here's the plan, Stan. Get a pencil, get a piece of paper, all right? So $250 per week will go towards buying down your debt. This is a very important thing. The reason I say $250 is because a lot of other gurus would tell you, you got to use all that money to pay down your debt. No. Because I believe you have to have some wins. And paying down debt is not a win. It's not a win. You want to see money growing. And I believe our human traits need to see us growing, right? So basically what you need to do is $250 a week. That goes towards paying down your debt. And $250 a week, you are going to start putting into an online savings account. I don't care what it is. Ally Bank, Marcus, Capital One 360, don't care. But make sure it's an online account. And the reason I'm saying that, you do not want to be able to touch the money easily. Don't touch it. Not touch it. No touchy. Okay? So $250 a week goes towards your debt. You will be paid off in your debt about a year and a half if you have $20,000 around that in debt. And then you're going to save the other half, right? And that will give you approximately in the $20,000 range. And again, in a year and a half. Okay. Now, I want your savings, right? We're saving. Let me just put it out there. We are saving to buy a investment home. That's what we're doing. That's our goal, okay? And we're going to buy a few investment homes in the next 7 years. But before we buy that investment home, two things have to happen. Your credit has to become great, right? And I'm sure, I don't want to generalize, but the person that I've set up here, I'm sure your credit's not great, right? It's making $50,000 to $70,000 a year, and you got $20,000 debt. Your credit's not great. But we're going to get it better. Don't worry, right? So you are paying down your debt, and you are putting money away for an emergency fund, okay? Those are the two things we're doing first. Once you do that, once you've paid down your debt and you have your emergency fund aside, so so what should your emergency fund be? Anywhere between 3 and 4 months of how much you're making. So let's say you're making $1,200 a week. So you should be in the $12,000 to $14,000 savings for the emergency. Okay, that's again why I want you to have an online account. So let's move forward. Let's assume you've done that. We're a year and a half ahead right now. Okay, your debt is paid off. You have your emergency fund done, and you have extra money over and above your emergency fund. Now we are going to start searching for a 3-bedroom, 2-bath house that you can rent out.
John, I don't want the aggravation of tenants, and it's so scary, and...
Yep. 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 Being a landlord is, listen, it's not fun. It is, for me, it was fun. But it is the number one way of building wealth with the least amount of money. It's the reason that we have so many multimillionaires that have gotten there by owning property. This is not that video that, oh, you can go and buy down with no money. No. What you can do with our beautiful, terrific government is you can go and get an FHA loan. If you've never bought a house, outstanding. They have programs just for you. If you have bought a house and you're going to buy your second house, outstanding. They have programs for you. Still, and I checked with a realtor friend of mine, because I haven't done this in a while, but they still have loans at, you need 3.5% down for the house. You're getting the interest rates at ridiculously low prices, right? A ridiculously low interest. So you can go and buy a 3-bedroom, 2-bath house with 3.5% down. So you're into it for what, $13,000, $14,000, okay, for the down payment, and a couple $1,000s for repairs and painting and here and there's, right? So that's your plan. By the end of year 2, I want you to be in. It's gonna take you 6 months to research. Listen, these houses, the market is crazy right now. You can do it. As of yesterday, I went on Realtor.com and Zillow and found 3-bedroom, 2-bath houses for anywhere between $300,000 and $370,000. You can do it. 3.5% down. Yes, you're going to have to pay PMI if you only have 3.5% down, but that's fine. Your PMI, taxes, insurance, and your mortgage all in is around $2,500 to $2,700 per month. Okay? Again, yesterday, today is January 7th, so January 6th, I did some research, and yes, went to those same sites and looked up how much those houses are renting for. Anywhere between $3,200 and $3,800 a month. That gives you a positive cash flow of minimum $300, more like $800 a month in positive cash flow for the houses. Landlording is not the easiest thing. My suggestion is that you get to know a professional realtor that is a hustler. Nothing against realtors, but they are not all hustlers, right? You need a hustler. You need somebody that's going after the foreclosures, that know about the pocket listings, that know about the fixer-uppers, right? And those are the ones that you should be going after. The worst house on the best street always wins, okay? So, we're moving along. Now, you're 2 years in. You've bought your first house. You're renting it. Remember, you're still doing your side hustle. You still have $500 per week coming in, okay? Now, you're not paying down your debt. You're debt-free except for your new house, but your tenants are paying for that, okay? So, you're still taking $250 per week, and now you're going to, I would suggest sooner than this, but now you're going to start an M1 finance account, a Webull account. There's a million, Ameritrade, there are a million accounts out there. I prefer M1, especially if you're a beginner. It's a set it and forget it type of thing, okay? Which means that you set up your account, you show M1 what you want to buy, and it automatically buys that every week, every month, whatever you set up. You just have to put the money in. It's a terrific, terrific thing. So now you are investing $250 a week in the stock market, okay? And you're taking the $250 a week and putting it aside. You're saving this, plus your cash flow from the house now into a savings account. Now, let's go a year and a half down the road. You do it again. You do the same thing again. You start looking for a house, right? Now, John, what about interest rates? They're gonna be going up. Okay, Sally. If interest rates go up, the houses, I don't know if they're going to go down, but they'll slow down. They won't be increasing as much as they are now. If interest rates stay low and the house prices keep going high, it is what it is. they're in opposite workings of each other. If interest rates go up, the house prices come down. If interest rates go down, the house prices go up. It's kind of a correlation that you don't care. You just need to get a good deal. And how you get a good deal is by constantly looking at that, looking with your agent. And, again, there's work to this. So the 2 days that you're not doing your side hustle, Saturday and Sunday, you start looking at houses. So now we are 3.5 years into this. You are now looking for your second home. Okay. You do the whole thing all over again. Now you have $1,000, $1,200, $1,300 of positive cash flow coming in from the 2 homes. Remember, you are still putting $250 per week into your investment account. You do not care what the stock market is doing. Listen to me. Do not care what the stock market is doing. It's up thousands, it's down thousands, it's over here, it's sideways. You don't give a shit. All you do is keep putting your money in week after week after week. Okay? Now, where do we go from here, John? We're 3.5, 4 years in. What do you think, Sally? What do you think I'm going to say? Exactly. You do it again. Oops, I did it again. All right, sorry. Really shouldn't have done that. Okay, yes. 1.5 years later, you do it again. Okay? You have the down payment now because you're saving $250 a week. You're saving $1,000 to $1,200 a month in your positive cash flow. You will have enough money to do your next down payment, and you do it again. Now you have 3 homes. You're investing $250 per week in the stock market. And again, 1.5 years goes by, you do it again. Now you have 4 homes. 4 homes.
John, I'm dying. I don't know what to do.
That's right, Bob. You're almost there. You're almost there. And yeah, you worked your ass off. And yes, you didn't go on so many vacations. You didn't buy everything that you wanted to have. You had to maybe give up your boat. You didn't do this with the spending frilly-nilly this Christmas, so on and so forth. 7 years. Give me those 7 years. Do what I'm telling you to do. Look into my eyes. You can do it. And you will become financially independent in 7 years. You do that system. You do it over and over and over and over again. And yes, you will have a terrific portfolio and you'll be set for success. Now, the end of 7, if not 8 years, listen, I'm retired. I still want to work. You're probably going to want to work. What does retirement mean to you? Now, the official definition is retirement means you no longer work and you can do whatever you want. Retiring to me means I don't have to work, but I can. My suggestion to you is, and you can Google this, anybody that retires and does nothing, life expectancy is cut by multitude of years. But now, after working all that time, doing all that work, you don't have to work a full-time job. You can do consulting. You can work part-time. You can go and just do more of these and buy another house and another house. And you don't need to work for anybody. 7 years. That's what you need to give to me. You need to go get a side hustle of between $300 and $500 a year, a month, a week. You can do it. It is possible. Okay? That being said, I hope you guys got a lot from this. I'm super excited for the new year. I'm super excited to hope that, I'm looking for this to go to the moon. And I can't wait to get there with you guys. So thanks a lot, and I'll see you on the next one. I gotta get my daughter from basketball, and I'm running late. I'll see you later.